after winning the jackpot. Don't be another statistic. You need to educate yourself. You need to know what is a paradigm. You need to know what you're going to do with your money. You need to generate your money. You need to stop that stupid habit of spending all the time. That's what you need to do. And when you learn that, and when you stop believing in the stupid news, then you're going to do your own reality. We are coming into the new generation. The new generation that will not believe your government shit or anybody to tell you that you are just another loser with money. You're becoming a super human being by just creating your own reality. That's exactly what the elite don't want you to know. And I'm going to tell you from the very beginning how it started. It was in December 23rd of 1913 when the Fed was established as the financial system that will take control of a dollar and our banking system. From that day, the United States stopped working and functioning under the Constitution of 1776. From that date, we have not been able to elect our presidents. Every single president that's been supposedly elected and work out of their functioning, out of their commands, has either been taken out of the office or been killed. They even started before 1913 when they killed Abraham Lincoln. That's exactly why they killed him. They killed him because he knew their plans. He knew back then their plans. He warned us about it. You don't believe me? Go ahead. Take a look. Google it. That's exactly what they've been doing it. They've been doing it for hundreds of years. And now they're doing it right now. But they're about to lose. They are about to end. Their power are about to end. Why is it so important that the paradigm is going to change? It is important because you need to know that everything that you're watching right now, it is biblical. If you don't believe that, let me just tell you this. Back in let me see if I got this right. Back in 1933, the armed forces, back in 1933, the armed forces reported to the government that farmers around the country were losing their lands. They were losing their lands because the bankers were repossessing it. They were taking away the lands. From 1933 all the way to 1980, around 1980, from the 70s in 1980, they got together and they decided that they wanted to bring back the constitutional law into our government. Those three military complex decided to give the people of the United States the freedom they deserve without committing another revolution, without committing a massacre. That's what they did. And that's how the Nesara law was created. Back in 1995, they got together again with Bill Clinton. In 1995, they told Bill Clinton, you either pass the Nesara law or you got yourself a revolution again. So they made an agreement because there's a lot of facts and a lot of things that need to be taken care of before the constitutional law brought back to the power of the people. there were too many things that were not handled. There was no accident that Hillary Clinton ran against Donald Trump. There was no coincidence. There was nothing coincidence there. You need to remember that Hillary Clinton lost the first time against Obama. What will a loser like her have to do by running against Donald Trump? Think about it. The reason was because of the agreement they did. What I'm trying to tell you is the biggest changes right now that the humanity have seen in the planet Earth have been done through agreements, have been done through elite agreements. You don't believe me? Okay, let me give you another example. Back in Russia, back when Russia was the Soviet Union, the elites in that time, you can name them the Illuminati, you can name them the Bilderberg Group, you can name them the Skull Club or whatever. I don't care what you name it. That's the elite. They got together with the another elite. The another elite has another name. You can call them Khazarians. Hell, you can call them the Dragon Family if you want to. Yes, you can call it like that. There were two elites, and they made an agreement to put Russia out of the hands of communism and become a democratic country. You don't believe me? Then answer yourself this. Why, when they changed their status from communist to democratic, there was not a single man shot? Not a single dead body. You're talking about a nation that for decades been under communism, under dictatorship, where there was not 100, not 1,000, there were millions of people that loved their system. Why not even one single people, not one single guy got shot during that transition? Very simple. It was an agreement. It was an agreement between the two biggest powers on earth. It was an agreement, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Because after that agreement, many bankers also profit from it. You don't believe me? Okay, here's another proof. Go and Google Jim. Believe his name is Jim Morris. Hold on, let me see. I remember what his name is. Jesus Christ. Sorry for that. There has been a lot of so-called conspiracy theories up there. One in particular caught my attention because he just Google it. It is called the $1 Trillion Conspiracy. Go ahead, Google it. They will see your YouTube links. It's called the $1 Trillion Conspiracy. Read it, watch the videos, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You will learn why millions, and not millions, but thousands of bankers became instantaneously super rich after Russia and their communism. It was an agreement. So now they are planning to do another plan. You see, their new order was to actually give us one government, one God, under one government, one church, and that's it. That was their agreement. That was the one. That was the new world order. And all of a sudden, the other elite came out. Call it the Dragon Family. I don't care what they call it, or you want to call it. They come out and say, look, the new world order is not working, and many people knows about it. They're not going to let us put a fish or chip in their hands. No way. We screw it up. We need to do another new order. Another one. And they say, okay, what are the new plan then? They say we need to put United States aside. We need to give those people in the United States their power back to their people because we're going to put them aside. You mean bring up the Nesara law back again or implement the Nesara law? And they say no. We're going to bring the Gesara law. Nesara law, it is only local. It was supposed to be bring back the power to the people. Now they want to bring the power to the global planet. It is called now Gesara law. That's the new world order. That's the new one. That's the change. But they want to give the power to the people. And the reason they want to give the power to the people is because it will bring a new situation. And that new situation is going to be chaotic. But we can change it. Under the new elite, we have, I'm not going to tell you how many, but we have members that are God believers. We even have members from other planets that are helping us not to destroy ourselves. Now, they're concerned about that. They're not concerned about the RB. They don't care about us becoming rich. Trust me. Aliens are not caring about you becoming rich or me becoming billionaire. No. They only care about not killing us each other. They only care about bringing up consciousness. We are below their expectations. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. When people come out to me, hey, look, man. Look what the Galactic Confederation is saying about it. Just pure bullshit. Why are you believing in lies like that? Do you know why these people really think about us? There is no such a thing like that. It's even like saying the Dragon family has the money for this RB. Are you fucking kidding me? They don't care. They don't care about us becoming rich. The money will come from trade. Simple as that. The money will come with trade. There are trillions and trillions of dollars being circulating in the world right now every hour. Trillions. Do you really think Iraq doesn't have enough money to exchange their own currency? Are you out of your mind? Do you have any idea how rich these people are? Any idea? You don't. And this is how the elite works. And I'm going to tell you what Donald Trump is importing in this place. I'm going to tell you why. They decided to train Donald Trump all the way back in 1977. They decided to train him. You don't believe me? Google it. Go into the YouTube and ask yourself how many times he's been asked to run for president. They started asking him to run for president since 1978. Yes. Donald Trump was so concerned about what the hell was going on in the world that he started talking. He was famous. He was young. He was super rich. And that's how people called the attention. That called the attention for the whole thing. And they brought him. Now, many will tell me, oh, so you're saying, Ben, that Donald Trump is a puppet? Nope. It's not a puppet. I've been saying and people do not understand this. Let me tell you what the other elite are for, okay? The other elite that made the agreement back in 1995 with the current elite that is working right now in the United States. It is formed between China and Russia. You heard me right. China and Russia got together with the Democratic Party and Republicans to make the transition of powers. You don't believe me? I can give you more proof of that. The reason why the Democrats are trying to destroy the image of Donald Trump is because they know what they have in hands and they're going to use it against them. That's the reason why. But they're part of the problem. They're the part of this agreement. That's why they're about to lose their power. That is why all the prophecy for King Clement